Hello, welcome. So we're doing two more basic postures for the aerial hammock. The first one will be the forward fold and the second one will be the forward fold twist. So first of all, make sure your rigging is all safe and you're satisfied it's a safe setup, and have a mat underneath you. We must start with a warm up first of all, so bring the fabric in front, simple hold with the hands shoulder width and a sway from side to side. Gradually take the sway further and just check in with yourself. See how you're feeling, if there are any parts of you are stiff or if there's any of you that's reluctant to exercise today. Swing that out of you. And then gradually come back to the center. You're going to have the fabric behind, under your shoulder blades, arms out. Then come forward with the arms wrapped. 1, 2, and hold. Let your body weight drop down with your arms straight. Feel those muscles all down your back. Feel your huge shoulder muscles, the trapezius. They go all the way down to your waist at the back. So let those muscles work. As you exhale, bring your knees up to your chest. Inhale, you're lengthening out your front body. Take your legs back behind. So exhale up. Inhale back. Get into your strength in your shoulders and your abdominals. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Then bring your right foot forward, take a big stretch. You can loosen up the hold if you want to. And you can roll over the top of your back foot to stretch the top of your leg. Big inhale, breathe into your abdomen, ribs, upper chest. Full exhale and switch your legs. So the top of your right foot is on the floor behind you. Big inhale. Full exhale. Then come back up. Now you're going to let your hip bones be resting back. So you rest back with the fabric just on your hip bones. Bend your knees and just let yourself lean from knee to knee. You can hold the fabric or you can just rest your palms on the fabric. And notice how that feels in your lower back, whether it's comfortable for you. If it's uncomfortable, take the fabric to just under your shoulder blades and do the same thing, swaying from knee to knee. And then after you've done that a few times, big circles, opening out your hips. Big circles one way and then the other way. All right then, so coming up, we'll start with a forward fold. You bring the fabric in front of you. You need to keep holding with your thumbs and bring the fabric right onto your hip bone. Keep it there. As it hooks into the hip joint, you fold, you take your hands to the floor, and then you can take your feet wide. For the wide forward fold, hold your toes if you can reach, or your ankles, and float. Very nice, and you can either come straight up, roll up with the feet from the floor, or you can move into a gentle twist, so you can bring your feet on the floor, have your hands wide on the floor, and then twist from side to side. See how that feels. If you feel steady, you've got your big toes on the floor. If that's good, you can raise your feet, just float them off the floor a little bit. Your fingertips are on the floor, and again you can sway from side to side or twisting. And then if that's good, you can wrap your ankles around the outside of the fabric and then wrap your toes around to the inside so you're really secure and you're held and you can't fall out. So then, again, twisting to one side while you take your hips to the other side, so you're using some resistance for this posture. And again, take your feet out, feet to the floor, and gently roll up and come up to standing. So that was posture one, the forward fold. You can float and you can twist. Then we're doing the floating child or forward fold, holding the knees. So again, it's the fabric on your hip bone. Hold it there with your thumbs as you come down. Make sure it doesn't ride up to your abdomen. That would be very uncomfortable. And then once you're down, you can let your head, make sure your hands are on the floor to support you. Let your head drop, hugging your knees to your chest, and you can hold them as close as you want to. You can even wrap your forearms around your knees and tuck your head in. And then slowly again place your feet to the floor and a gentle roll up. Alright, so let's do one more bonus posture, which will be another form of child's pose. This is the equivalent of doing child's pose on the floor, on the mat in yoga. So shake out your hammock. Hold the edge nearest you up. Then from the lowest point to where you're holding, that would be half of the hammock. So just gather all of that half in your hand. Then you're going to sit in the hammock. And all you do then is wrap your arms behind, make sure they're behind because they hold you, and then fold forward. And then you'll see that I'm in child's pose, but I'm floating. Let your head drop. Let your shoulders open back. And then you might notice that you may have some cutting into the thigh with the fabric, so you can bring the fabric right up to the base of your knees. So say that you're here and the fabric is halfway up your thigh and you're trying to go into a very relaxed forward fold and you're feeling it digging in, you can just pull the fabric up to under the knee, so you've got more of a length of fabric supporting all along your thigh, and forward fold. And the same goes for your arms. If you're feeling it cutting onto your upper arm there, when you fold forward, you can bring your elbows inside of the fabric and have the hands flat against the inside of the fabric as well, palms open. And that way you've got more fabric supporting all along your arms, and you can fold forward in comfort knowing that you're not going to fall through. So it can be like that as well. So you'll find that there are many choices with the aerial hammock, and it's a case of you finding what's comfortable for you and enjoying your practice. And if anything is digging in or uncomfortable at all, you must adjust it, because you don't want any trapped nerves or any block off any of your blood vessels or veins or anything like that. So keep it all smooth, keep it all comfortable, and you'll be very happy in your aerial practice. I'll see you soon for the next couple of postures. Namaste.